The sun has faded, Winona, but do not fear. It's time to turn on the light on Westmark Cable Studio 6. But beware, your worst comedy nightmares are about to come true, as live we present Light at Night.
Excuse me, my man. Come on over for a second. Let me talk to you. How you doing?
Good.
This is your first year here?
Yeah, it is.
Freshman?
Yeah.
How you like it so far?
It's pretty good.
Hey, you know what? Have you ever heard of the Winonan?
Yeah.
It's the Winona State newspaper. I got fresh off the press, first issue. You know it, because you're a freshman. It's your first year.
Oh, thanks.
I'm going to cut you some slack, bud. I will sell this to you for 50% off. Half price, only $1. $1, it's yours.
Seriously?
What do you say?
I'll do it.
You'll do it?
Yeah.
Sweet.
Good stuff.
All right, here you go, my man. You enjoy that copy? Take care. Enjoy
All
your
right.
stay here on the
Thank
stay.
you.
Thank you. Have a good day now. Excuse me, sir. Hi. Come on here for a second. How you doing?
Great.
What's your name?
Scott.
Scott, how are you? My name's Matt. You a freshman here, first year? How do you like it so far? Yeah? You know what? I'm going to offer you a little deal, Scott. Have you ever heard of the Winonan? It's the Winona State newspaper here. This is a Pulitzer Prize winning paper.
Really?
Yeah. You know what? I'm selling these on campus, but I feel kind of bad selling you for the full price because it's your first year. Maybe next year you can take over. But because you're a freshman, it's your first year, I'm going to cut you a deal at. Jeez. Don't tell anyone. I'll give it to you for 75% off. A buck, and this is yours. You got $1?
Yeah.
This is yours, pal. $1 and it's yours.
There you go.
Hey, great. There you go. Thank you. Enjoy your stay here on this day.
Yeah, you too.
Take care.
Gee!
Oh, Al. Hi.
Hi, how's it going? What's up?
Oh, great, Al.
What's up, man?
How you doing? I'm just making a little extra money selling the Winonan, you know, for $1 to fresh.
What? Let me see one of them. What are you doing? Selling the Winona?
Well,
Jeez.
to freshmen for $1.
Jeez, these are free. You're not supposed to be selling Winona.
Al, I know they're free. You know they're free. But these freshmen don't have a clue.
Man,
I got it.
you've done
No.
some low-down things in your life, but this is one of the worst. Of all the unethical, immoral, underhanded, dirty tricks you've ever pulled, selling freshmen the Winonas. Meanwhile, on the other hand, I can understand a graduate's work and trying to get through college, and sometimes you have to do what has to be done, and at times the end justifies the means. Keep up the good work.
Thanks, Al.
Thanks
You
a
have
lot,
a great
Chief.
day.
Have a good day.
Take care.
Bye now.
Bye-bye. Excuse me, sir, my man.
Yeah?
Come on over here.
What's up?
How you doing?
Pretty good.
Is your first year here? You freshman?
Yeah.
You know what? I have got the deal of a lifetime for you.
Really?
I'm selling these Winonans for $1.
Really?
Now that's half off the newsstand price. This, you can't get better reading material than this. Would you like to buy one for $1? Because
No.
it's your first year, I'll give you one.
I don't want to buy Winonan, but live from Studio 6, turn up the light, Winona. It's time for Light at Night.
Westmark Cable Studio 6 presents Light at Night. Your host for Light at Night, Al Light. I'm your announcer, Jill Hansel. And featuring the light-headed players, Eric, not Dan Blocker Haas. Mike, not Toke, Trope. Matt, the sleaze Sheesby. AJ, not Chickens, Hawkins. Heather, I like leather Logan. Tonight on our 24th edition of Light at Night, advice for college freshmen. Chef extraordinaire Julie Baby returns to teach us to cook with roadkill. We meet our new Studio 6 crew members, Al's record collection, live music in our studio from Mike Williamson, plus the Studio 6 crew wheel, a top 10 list, and we play What's for Dinner in other Winonas in other states. All this and much, much more. skinny dork, so let's refer to him now as the thin idiot, your host for Light at Night, Al Light.
Hello and welcome to Light at Night. I'm Al Light, and welcome to our 24th edition of Light at Night. 24. 24.
That's almost a million.
Number 2 since we were off on hiatus, and the rookies have all the bugs worked out this week, and they'll be just as good as Matt Sheesby. Well, maybe not that good, but they're improving.
Al, please. I
Please,
paid
please.
you in the opening, okay?
Anyway, we're going to move along quickly. We're going to fit everything in tonight, and we're going to run like a finely honed piece of automotive machinery. And let's start by talking about some of the little-known facts about our crew member. Here at Light at Night, we want you to feel like we're part of your family. And so we're always letting you in on some of our personal sides, even some of our secrets, and that way you'll feel closer to us. And of course, how could we feel any closer to you? Probably can't. Let's start with Jill Hansel. Little known fact, Jill Hansel always makes love
What?
with her eyes closed. Did you know this?
Yeah, I didn't know she made love. Yeah,
You want to know? You want to know why? You want to know why?
Why?
She makes loves with her eyes closed because she just can't stand to see a man having a good time. She can keep him open. He won't be having a good time anyways. No, it's a joke. It's a joke. She's a lovely woman. Matt Sheesby, one of our favorite lightheaded players here on Light at Night. Well, he's just the opposite. He always makes love with his eyes open. That way, when the woman is so disappointed that she pulls a knife on him, he's ready to defend himself. Look at him, camera 4. Could you imagine laying nestled in bed and seeing that? Heather Logan, meanwhile, she's so upset that her boyfriend, Mr. John Schmidt, is leaving to go off to college. He's going off to the University of Minnesota. Thursday you're leaving, right, John?
Leaving Thursday.
And Heather's very disappointed about the whole thing. She's so disappointed that she special ordered an inflatable doll that looks just like John. And she's personally gone to the factory to make sure they get, and I don't understand that, to make sure they get the toes just right. What's the deal with the toes, Heather? I don't know. Each to her own. Each to her own, I guess. And finally, a little-known crew member secret about Matt Bass. He recently moved to La Crosse, Wisconsin. Several months ago, he moved to Wisconsin, and after living there for a few months, he has discovered that living in Wisconsin is a lot like wetting your pants in public. Yeah, there's a warm.
I can see that.
Yeah. There's a warm feeling, but you're still very embarrassed by it all. We even have some Wisconsin audio members here, and they are pulling out weaponry of all kinds. Anyway, let's bring her out here, ladies and gentlemen. A woman, ladies and gentlemen, who would have kicked Miss Hawaii's butt all over the Miss America pageant stage last Saturday had she been in the pageant. The co-host, co-star, and announcer of Light at Night, the lovely Jill Hansel and Gretel. Come on out, Jill. You would have kicked her butt all over that pageant floor.
Just the floor, Al?
Just the floor, something like that.
Nice, Jill.
No one said I look nice.
Al, you look okay. Jill looks hot.
I'm going to buy
She
this
does look
outfit.
Yeah.
Maurice's.
Maurice's.
We have to test that eye theory, Jill.
Do your little Maurice's plug now, being as
Oh,
they
yeah.
brought it up,
back,
our fine
back
clothes.
to school sale. This is even
Back to
20%.
school, sir. This
close it,
outfit,
Mike.
you can get to. Were you raised in a barn, Jill? I tell you. Didn't your
All
mother
my
teach you
men to do the
anything?
work for me. Anyway, Maurice's is having a back-to-school sale. A lot of items there on
Everything
sale.
is
Clothing.
on sale.
Well, not everything.
Almost.
A lot of
Almost
things
every
are on
rack
sale.
had things.
This outfit is 20% off, by the way.
This outfit was on sale too. I might just have to buy this one.
You can buy mine too.
My
then.
cousin, who's singing a little later in the show, said it's a Barry Manilow outfit, though. I don't know if
No,
that's good
well,
or bad.
You know what else they told you, didn't you? Didn't you?
What'd they tell me?
Rick Tisi outfit.
No, don't say that. Don't say that. Don't say that. Everyone out there saying, who's Rick Tisi? Tune in to,
Everybody knows who Rick Teesey is.
yeah, well, tune in to KQAL, and the first screech you hear is probably Rick Teesey's.
Oh, you get a war going,
A
Al.
fine man, fine
Kind of sounds like that.
man. Heather's right on the button in there with her cards. Top 10 list. Let's
Top
move
10
on.
list.
We have to get everything in, Jill.
I know.
Here's my
Let's go.
monologue, the way it belongs.
Yes.
Our category tonight, and we wrote this about a month ago, and Herschel Walker is doing so well for the Vikings, I almost feel bad doing this top
I don't
10
do
list.
it.
No, we don't feel bad.
That's the Chicago people talking over here. Our category, Jill Hansel, of course, the bringer each and every week of the top 10 list. Our category this evening, top 10 other occupations for Herschel Walker. Let's do it. Top 10 other occupations for Herschel Walker. He doesn't like football that much. He'd rather be bobsledding. He'd rather be
In his
dating
car.
you, Jill. He'd rather be
In his car.
in his car in a garage, running, getting passed out that way. But anyway, here are some of the top 10 other occupations for Herschel Walker. Number 10, auto emissions tester for Midas mufflers.
Said that.
Number 9, inspector number 12 for Hanes underwear.
That's my one
He could do
contribution.
Boomer Esiason's underwear. He's always on TV showing off his underwear. Number 8, toll booth operator on Illinois Tri-State 294.
I knew he looked familiar.
Number 7, Donald Igwe-Buike's Colombian Kingpin. Bo Jackson stunt double on the Pepsi Chill Out commercial.
I didn't do
How
it.
does that go? How does
I
that
don't
go?
know how
How does that go? Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's right. Number 5, I have the outfit, but I'm still not hip. I can't believe it. Number 5, asbestos remover for the Metrodome. Number 4, cleaner of earwax from the faces on Mount Rushmore.
That's an important job.
No idea. Number 3, interpreter for summit meetings between Bush and Gorbachev. Think he speaks Russian?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, good. Number 2, hey, what's this doing on here? Number 2, local programming manager at Westmar Cable Studio 6. Hey.
Yay! You're a hipper guy.
And the number 1, other occupation for Herschel Walker, official designated driver of the Minnesota Vikings.
Oh, no, they haven't had one of those for a long time. See, that Twins scored another run. Chili Davis.
Hey, I know the Twins are playing. There goes the bride music. He could also maybe marry people.
Herschel Walker?
Yeah, sure.
Why?
Anyway, I know the Twins game's on, but stick it here. We'll keep you updated. The Twins are ahead 3-0. Magic number, they're going to get it down into single digits tonight.
What is it?
I hope so.
It's at 11. If we win, the White Sox lose, it'll be down to single digits.
What happened?
The White Sox fans in the crowd are booing.
I'm cheering.
Anyway, it's 3-0. We'll keep you updated. What is it, about the 3rd inning?
Fourth inning.
4th inning already? How
Yeah,
time
when he's
flies when you're having
pitching.
fun. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to take a commercial timeout, but come back because we have a great show. We have advice for college freshmen. If you're a freshman in college, watch. In fact,
me, Al.
that's you, John.
Yeah.
You need to watch this. In fact, watch it anyways because there's a shot of Jill that's immemorable. If you see nothing else on cable TV this year, it's a shot of Jill later on in the show. Don't miss it.
Yeah, wait till later.
And what else we have on the show? My cousin Mike Williamson, who's appeared on the show many times in the past, going to be live in our studio singing a couple of great songs. And a lot more. We'll go over it after this timeout. Stay tuned. Late at night, we'll continue.
Right after this.
Hi, hon.
Hi.
Hard day at work?
Well, actually, I only have 3 calls all day, and the air conditioner is on 60 degrees. Easy day for you?
Well, not really. I had to roof 3 houses and we put in a driveway. All that 90-degree heat. Why do you smell it drip so bad?
Well, you know that deodorant that's strong enough for a man but made for a woman?
Yeah?
It might be strong enough for you, but it sure as heck isn't strong enough for the average woman. I don't know what to do.
Oh, really? Well, you know, I use Top Secret.
Top secret? What's that?
Well, it's deodorant that's strong enough for a woman but made for a man.
Well, maybe I should use it if it's that powerful.
You can't. It's only pH balanced for men. If you use it, you're gonna get worms.
But that's not fair.
No one said it was easy being a stinky woman. You better go take a shower. Gosh.
Top Secret deodorant. Strong enough for a stinky woman, but made for a man.
Besides, I already have worms, dear.
Well, I'm driving for the weekend down to the shore. I got my radio on.
Welcome, shoppers. Pam and I'd like to invite you to the absolutely amazing Home Shopping Connection on Studio 6.
In conjunction with KWNO Radio, Bruce and I will be bringing you great bargains from a variety of local products and services. Food, vacations, home furnishing, clothing, and all types of services are available at up to 60% off the retail value.
Join us every Tuesday on 6 at 6 from Studio 6 and shop from the convenience of your own home on the absolutely amazing Home Shopping Connection.
Alcohol-related accidents set off a chain reaction that takes a terrible human toll. Thousands are killed, including innocent children. Hundreds of thousands of others are injured, many for life. Drinking drivers create widows, widowers, and orphans and destroy millions of dollars worth of property and cost society billions in medical care and lost productivity. When you remove a drunk driver from behind the wheel, you help stop the deadly chain reaction. Remember, the only safe drunk drivers are backseat drivers.
You're watching TCI of Southern Minnesota, Studio 6, serving Winona with the finest in local programming.
I took $100 more than half of my pay. I'll blow it all by Saturday.
Hello! Welcome back to Light at Night. Al Light, our Zany Cast 1000. You know, we're back. We're back. Every fall, we end up having to hire some new people here at Studio 6 to replace those who graduated last spring, and people who are leaving for college who stayed throughout the summer, like John Schmid, but more on that a little bit later. Anyway, we thought we'd take just a few brief moments and introduce you to some of the new members of our Light at Night family, our Light at Night loved ones, our Light at Night, Matt, what's the word I'm looking for?
Partridge Family, Shirley Jones, Danny Bonaducci.
We're like the Partridge Family, and these people will end up committing crimes like Danny Bonaducci did probably later on in their life. I don't know. He was just on Oprah or something.
See, crime pays.
Yeah.
Do the time.
Well, he didn't know it was a man he hit till after he hit her.
He didn't know it was a man.
Until after he hit her.
Then that's a crime. See, if he knew it was a girl the whole time, then it's okay.
Oh, I see. which is why we'll never hit Heather.
That's right.
No, it's a joke. We love Heather. Anyway, quickly, let's keep moving on
I got
here.
a question. What am I doing on this couch?
You're gonna get a shot of our new crew member.
Jeez, that's right.
Thank you, Sheesh. He's always a little behind. If you catch rehearsal once in a
Always
while.
behind.
Anyway, let's introduce you to a couple of these fine new crew members here at Westmark Cable Studio 6. And they wanted just a moment or two to say a couple things. I have no idea what they're going to say. This isn't scripted. I didn't put them up to this. But they wanted a few minutes to talk and I guess give us their feelings on how they feel about working here at Studio 6. So it'll be interesting. First off, let's start with Brandon Scott Williams. Brandon, what would you like to say?
Well, Al, on my honor, I will do my best for Studio 6 and the wonderful Al Light, who is by far the greatest television talk show host of our time.
Well, I can't believe that. Well, I'm very flattered. I had no idea they were going to say something so nice. Well, thank you, Brandon. It's nice to be flattered. Let's move along quickly. Our second new member here at Light at Night is the beautiful and lovely Lynn Verhagen, a WSU college student. Lynn, what would you like to say about working here at Studio 6?
Well, Al, I am probably the luckiest woman in the world to be working next to a television legend, Mr. Alan D. Light. I only hope I can learn half of 1% of Mr. Light knows, because just having that much of his knowledge will guarantee me success.
Oh, I can't believe that. It was so nice of her to say those things, Matt. Oh. You know, it's nice to have new employees that show respect and really appreciate their boss. Let's move along. Finally, also from Winona State University and new here to our Light at Night family, Christy Corrigan. Christy, what would you like to say?
Well, Al, I'd like to say that you're generous and sensitive, and I only hope that you can do for me what Jill did for take a no good, do nothing, and make a talented and worthy individual out of nobody.
Okay, well, thank you thank you. Oh, quick, Jill, get out of the way. Oh, Matt, you weren't supposed to go to the wide shot.
No wonder.
You ruined it.
I thought they were going to ruin it for the rest of us.
Our director wasn't supposed to take the wide shot. You guys did a good job of reading, though. And they mean it anyway. They meant everything they said.
They're ruining it for the rest of us.
They're new. They don't know any better. Anyway, let's get to our first talent presentation of the night, and then we're going to bring out our exciting guest and much more coming up on the show. Live talent in our studio. Mr. Mike Williamson performed live in our studio on our premiere edition of Light at Night back in January. Seems like years ago, doesn't it, Matt?
Decades, Al.
Decades ago. Anyway, he's also appeared several times via videotape, and we are very happy because it's so exciting to have live talent right here in our studio, and we are very happy to have with us here tonight. So with no further ado, the lovely singing sensations of Mr. Mike Williamson.
Yeah, Michael!
Here's a song Al asked for tonight. I am a singer. I work at night. I stand in front of you and hold my notes up to the light. I tune up all my secrets and hang them on my voice. I have no other talent. I have no other choice. I am a singer. I do the ballads. I do the blues. You know, no matter what, I've got a song you can use. I step inside my feelings and spread my story out. And when the chorus calls me, it proves without a doubt I am a singer. I remember every melody that ever passed my way, from last night's solo concert to my part in the high school play. I remember every songbook that I lived through page by page, and how I came to love you once you let me on the stage. I'm a singer. I sing your songs. I bring the words to life and keep the beat where it belongs. I work for your attention and wait for your applause. You have me by my music, and I need your love because I am a singer. I am a singer. I am a singer.
Mike Williamson, ladies and gentlemen. Mike Williamson. Good job, Mike. Thanks a lot.
Hey, Al, you know I was stopped at your house the other day?
Yeah, Jill stopped at my house the other day.
Yeah, and you don't have your cats there.
Well, I didn't tell you about that?
No.
I've been very depressed. I've been trying to hide it for the sake of the show, Jill. But the fact is, I've lost one of my cats.
You did?
Yeah.
Well, you know, I figured it was kind of strange that all your cats
I have
didn't
this
come to the
beautiful
door.
white and gray cat. Her name is Chippy, and she's run away. I hope I can find her.
I hope you can too, them cats.
I hope I can
I love
too.
cats.
Anyway, let's get right to our guest, and hopefully the cat thing will all work out just fine. We are very pleased to have returning for the third time on this show, the world-renowned chef and a lovely lady to boot. Will you please welcome back with a warm Light at Night reception, none other than chef extraordinaire Julie Baby, ladies and gentlemen. Julie,
yeah.
Come on out, Julie. Hi, Julie. Thanks a lot for coming. Shut the door, Julie. Don't be like Jill. Oops, and there went your mic, Julie. I'm all caught and up in you and everything, Julie.
Well, Al, I'm just so happy to be here, and of course...
You're gonna make me wear one of those again?
Of course, you know when you cook with Julie, things might get messy.
Oh, I
Come
hate
on now,
this.
turn around,
I have
pretty
such a
boy.
nice outfit, and you're ruining
Yes,
it with
it's
this
just
ugly red and
beautiful.
checkered.
Well, you know, Al, you never know what to expect when you cook with me. Maurice's give you these nice clothes. I just don't want you to ruin them. You're sloppy, too,
Yeah,
you know.
just get it on. Julie, before we get into your cooking demonstration, which you're obviously going to perform for us, why don't you let us in on what you've been doing since you were last on the show?
Well, you know, I am such a culinary delight. I've been traveling around the world to cooking schools all over the place, giving them hints.
Cooking school?
Yes, well, anyway, you know, I take this little road trip, and you would not believe the amount of roadkill out there, Al. I mean, it's just incredible. It's
Yeah,
awful.
dead animals on the road, what about them?
Yes, it's such a waste of good food, resources, and you know, recycle, so you just gotta put it to some good use. So, it gave me inspiration for my new cooking book.
Your new book?
Yes, Cooking with Roadkill. Good eats from the streets, from the highway to your kitchen by Julie, baby.
Cooking with Roadkill,
Yes,
Julie?
Al, and I'm so excited about it.
Well, what do you prepare and eat out of roadkill?
Oh, you wouldn't believe the amount of things you can make with roadkill. It's just amazing. Take, for instance, my very most popular culinary delight, especially down south, possum on a stick.
Possum on a stick?
Which leads me to this, Al. How many hillbillies does it take to eat a possum?
I have no idea, Julie. How many hillbillies does it take to eat a possum?
Oh, 3. 1 to eat the possum and 2 to watch out for cars.
2 to watch out for cars.
Just a little roadkill humor there,
Yeah,
Al.
very little. Why don't you go ahead and show us how you prepare a possum on a stick?
Well, Al, when you come upon a possum, you should take out a skewer, and I just happen to have quite a few in my glove compartment for such occasions
Always
as this.
prepared.
Yes. So anyway, you take the possum and you put the skewer in at the most open spot. Luckily, this guy's head came clean off, nice open area, good, sturdy. Just stick the skewer in like this. And with a big possum, you might need more than one skewer. And cook it over rotisserie for about 20 minutes. Voila! Possum on a stick.
Possum on a stick, ladies and
It's a
gentlemen.
little messy, you know,
Yes,
but
yes,
it's very
yes,
tasty
yes.
indeed.
Yes, very nice. What? Moving along quickly, what else do you have for us
Well,
tonight?
do you enjoy desserts, Al?
I love
Oh, good, that's
dessert.
great, because, I have this great new dessert recipe. I call it Road Toad a la mode.
Road Toad a la mode.
Yes, I just happened to be traveling through Carpsville, Missouri, and I came upon, fancy that, the 124th annual toad race. I mean, these little toads hopping all over the street.
Julie, do you ever take a breath?
Well, sometimes. Come on, now, don't interrupt me.
Go ahead.
Anyway.
Carpsville Road Toad thing.
Right downtown Carpsville. So anyway.
And that inspired you to invent?
Yes. Road Toad a la mode.
Road Toad
Yes.
a la mode for dessert.
Yes,
What would that
it's
consist
delicious.
of?
Well, anyway, it's a toad.
Get your
Sometimes
pen
a
and papers
frog.
out, ladies and gentlemen. Write down the
Just
recipe.
take a little road toad. Sometimes
Little road toad.
a frog if you enjoy, a more acidic taste. Oh, and make sure you bring a spatula. These suckers are hard to get off the ground,
Spatula,
Yes.
okay.
Anyway, you take the toad and you put it in just like ice cream, just like this.
Bottom of the ice cream dish.
And then you add as much ice cream as desired. If
Okay.
you like ice cream, add a lot of ice cream. If you don't like ice cream, don't add a lot. It's just up
So
to you.
add ice cream
Yeah.
per your personal taste.
And then, well, I'm a kid at heart, Al. Of course, you know that. And so I'm going to be like I did when I was a kid, and I'm going to stir it up.
Oh, yeah, we used to always twirl our ice cream. Oh, man. That little toad really spreads out well, doesn't
Yeah, I mean, some of those toads, a big toad could feed family of 8.
it? Probably could. That was just a little toad.
And, that sure is good, Maynard. Want some?
No, that's quite all right, Julie,
Well, that's
baby.
fine
I'll
because
pass on this
I'm
one.
going to make you try some of my next meal.
Oh, I can
This
hardly
is
wait for
my
that.
newest recipe. And, you ever come upon a roadkill out and it's just unidentifiable? I mean, seriously, you look at it and study it, and like, what the
I would say
hell
most
is
of them
that?
are
Yeah,
unidentifiable.
well, sometimes you can tell a raccoon from a fox or something. Anyway, usually these things are just hair and guts and goop and, you just
I
don't
took a
know
breath
what it is.
for you,
Oh,
Julie.
thanks a lot.
Thank you.
Well, anyway, you never know what to do that kind of stuff, and I'm thinking, well, I came up with this great recipe. Take it home, slop it up in a crock pot like this, cook it on 350 degrees for 30 minutes. Voila! That's goulash galore!
That's goulash galore. Man.
Oh, it's so good! And it's fresh, too.
Fresh, it looks quite fresh.
Oh, it is. I mean, I just happened upon this roadkill on my way to the studio this
You
evening.
found this roadkill on your way to the studio?
Yes, and it didn't take me very long to eat it, and I brought it for you to enjoy. Try some.
Oh, no thanks, Julie. I don't need any,
Yes, eat it.
no guts goulash from me.
I'm full this whole night. I'm insulted. This is very good. It's my
Should I take just a little taste?
Oh, yes, come on, Ellie.
Yeah, I'll handle the spoon myself. I'll handle the spoon myself.
What's this? Oh, what's this?
Say, you know, really, that isn't all that bad. It's not as bad as you think. I'll try a little. Oh, you found a little kitty collar there?
Yeah,
Really?
It says
Really?
Chippy.
Chippy! We'll take a commercial break. Oh my God! I'm eating my cat! Oh no!
Carmela Maria Fuentes learned some pretty important things at school today. Things that could make her life a lot happier. Thanks to teaching tools developed by the American Heart Association, Carmela learned all about her heart, about how it sounds, how it feels, even what to eat to keep it healthy.
Grandma!
Lessons learned in the laboratory are now lessons for your children.
You want to feel my heart, Grandma?
You can help prevent heart disease. We can tell you how.
This is the captain. Set the ship's course at 180, speed 10 knots.
Aye, aye, sir.
Left standard rudder, all engines ahead full.
All ahead full, sir.
Right standard rudder.
We're free to pursue life's simple pleasures
Steady on course, sir.
because they're out here guaranteed that freedom. The men and women of the Navy out here today, safeguarding your tomorrow.
Steady as she goes, men.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America.
We pledged our allegiance to it when we were young.
The flag was still there.
We studied its importance when we were in our teens.
He saw the flag.
We sing its praises at every sporting event. We display it when we celebrate.
Present. Huh.
Lower it when we mourn.
Our flag is presented on behalf of a grateful nation.
And honor our heroes with it when they've fallen. The flag of the United States of America. It stands for what we are and what we believe in. How we treat it says a lot about us.
My cat, Jill. She cooked my cat. It's all a joke.
Yeah, it is.
Chippy's just fine. It was just all a joke.
Bring pictures next time.
Not a very good joke. In fact, it was pretty rude and disgusting, wasn't it?
Thank you.
Guess who wrote it?
I don't know.
3 guesses. The first 2 don't count. Matt the Slee Sheesby.
Don't call the sleeves for nothing.
Let's move along quickly. We're a little bit over, and we got to get everything in.
As usual.
When we first started this show, we played a game called What's for Dinner, where we called Winona residents. Someone would guess what they had for dinner. If they matched, we'd win prizes. Well, we started this game up again last week, but with a different twist. Instead of calling residents of Winona, Minnesota, we now call residents of other Winonas in other states. And last week, after several tries, several attempts, we finally got a hold of a lovely couple in Winona, Mississippi. And we didn't have a winner, though. Our crew member didn't match. The crew member guessed something, and they didn't have it.
Pork chops.
Pork chops, and they didn't have any pork. Anyway, tonight we are going to Winona, Kansas. Once again, let's prove this is legitimate. Let's get a shot of the phone book. Here is Kansas, and right in the middle, Mr. Sheesby, pretty close in the middle, you can find Winona. Winona's right there on Highway 40, running through Kansas.
We'll have to visit.
Let's
do a show from
That's
other
enough. That's
Winonas.
enough. They believe us. Anyway, look up a phone number, Jill. We're going to go to our cameraman, Mike Troke. He is going to guess what he thinks the fine folks in Winona, Kansas had for dinner tonight. If he matches, he gets a prize. Mr. Troke?
Yes.
What did you think the people in Winona, Kansas ate tonight?
Well, down in Kansas, I guess there's a lot of flatlands. They grow a lot of wheat.
Mhm.
Then again, there are probably a lot of farms. So I'm going to say chicken.
Chicken. He thinks they have poultry. Good answer.
Winona's not very big. It's only two pages.
It's a very small town. And
I
she
had the
has
wrong phone number.
circled Jean Lowe.
I guess so.
Rob Lowe's sister.
Oh, Aunt Jean.
Anyway,
Uncle Gene. Well, you could have mistaken. Gene and Jean, they can be male or female.
I have the area code this time, so we're already ahead.
Well, that's true. It's like those... He or she. Al, this would go much smoother if you knew how to dial the phone.
Oh, just keep chatting, Jill.
It's a girl or a lady.
I can't walk and chew
Jean
gum
Lowe.
very well either, but I do my best.
L-O-W-E Lowe. Jean.
And we got to get their permission, of course, to talk to them and all that fun
And don't
stuff.
close that phone book because we may need something
Yeah,
else.
come on. Beep at me here.
Al, by the way, it's 5-0 Twins over Kansas City.
Who cares?
Me. Kaepernick just gave up his first
Hey,
hit.
Jill, you look good tonight.
Thanks, Matt.
Jill looks good, doesn't she?
I just
Anybody
know we're
home?
going to have problems again. It's
I
not
know, we
ringing
always
yet.
do when we
Maybe
do
it's such
this.
a small town it won't access. Yeah, I bet you it's such a small town.
What are you doing?
I got to go to another line here, Jill. I think it's such a small town it won't access our long distance, so I have to go back to old AT&T. How does that sound, Jill?
Well, what are you on now? The new AT&T or what?
Advertising for a multi-million-dollar
Well, AT&T, at least you can get
Okay, who's got
everywhere in the
AT&T
country,
long
okay?
distance? Why?
'Cause
What's the long distance
I think
here?
Winona, Kansas is too small for our long distance
What is
company.
it, US
I don't
Sprint?
No, I don't remember the company.
MCI?
I don't remember the company.
Well, Al, you should be up on these kind of things just in case this happens.
Well, we're calling through AT&T. It's ringing. Let's see if we can get their permission now. Great idea for a little comedy bit. Takes forever.
I don't
to
think
get
anybody's
hold of
home. You better try a different person.
them. No, no one's going to be home.
I think they all know that we're trying to call.
I think so too.
Hell, maybe a tornado took their house and took it away.
Hi, is this Jean Lowe? Hi, Jean. My name is Al Light from a town in Minnesota called Winona, Minnesota. And you live in Winona, Kansas. Is that correct? I'll try to. We'll only take up a couple minutes of your time. We also do a small television show on our cable system in Winona, and I was wondering if I could put your voice on the air just for a quick minute.
Come on, Gene.
You won't talk to us?
Come on, Gene.
Okay, sorry, Gene.
Come on.
Thanks anyways. She was canning tomatoes, and she was right in the middle of something important.
Don't go visit Jean's house in Winona, Kansas.
She was canning tomatoes. She wouldn't talk to us.
She won't talk to anybody.
Don't buy her spoiled.
And I thought small town folks, everyone was friendly.
You know what? We should do what John said and call him before we do the show. That way it won't take us so much
it's more
time.
fun seeing.
Yeah, but it just doesn't look right here.
You want to produce the show, Ansel? You want to produce the show?
Al, we're running out of time. Next.
Sorry, Mike. Next week.
I need the hour.
We're running over.
He needs the money.
And Gene, you're not getting any Winona, Minnesota T-shirt or a copy of tonight's show like most people. John, I know she's not on the
I
phone.
said we nuked Jean's house.
If we can't get a winner for What's for Dinner in Winona, let's play this good old standby, the
What a
Studio 6
segue.
crew wheel. All right? 6 crew members on the wheel. Guess which one it lands on. You win a $10 gift certificate courtesy of the Big Cheese in Winona. 3 people are going to get a chance to win. Let's spin up the wheel. Give you the names on the wheel.
And curly fries.
Your 6 choices, and we'll give you the
Cheese
phone
curds,
number.
too.
Could it be Matt, smallmouth bass? Could it be Molly, not Catholic, Mormon? Could it be Mike, not Toke, Stroke? How about Eric, not Dan Blocker, Haas? Or Jim, Life is the Pits? Or finally, Heather, I like Leather Logan. 452-6040. 3 people are going to get a chance to win. Hi, you're going to get a chance to win.
Tim Ernest.
Hi, Tim. Who's it going to land on?
Mike Choke.
Who?
Mike Choke.
Mike, not Toke, Stroke. Hang on, Tim. You're going to get a chance to win.
It's Paul Larson.
Paul?
Yeah.
Who's it going to land on?
That's the smallmouth bass.
Matt Smallmouth Bass for Paul. And finally, you're going to get a chance to win.
Dan?
Dan, who's it going to land on? Who?
That's the smallmouth bass.
Matt Smallmouth Bass. Everyone hang on. Winding down. We are looking for Mike, not Toke Troke for Tim. Matt Smallmouth Bass for both Paul and Dan. Coming around, coming around, coming around. Life is the best. No winner. No winner. Sorry about that, Dan. Try again next week, all right? Sorry about that, Paul.
Hey, chicken for supper.
Yeah, well, try again next week, all right?
Okay.
All right, and sorry about that, Tim.
Next time.
All right, try again, all right? No winner. Jim Leif is the pits, gets 3 chances. If he makes a free throw, 5 hours of bonus for our new technical
Come on,
director on the show. Go,
Jill. You
Jim.
can do it. Yes, you
Yeah.
can. Step up.
Unbelievable. The man has never made a shot in his life. Excellent job, Jim. Excellent job. Excellent job. What are we doing here? What are we doing?
That's $25. I'll never make this.
Let's move along quickly. I think we have time to sneak in some of my record collection, Jill.
We can? Let's
I
not
think we
try
do.
to.
No, we've got time.
Are you sure?
We've got time. We
got to have your cousin on here once again, you know.
Real albums from my record collection, and we'll take a listen to some of them and see if you enjoy them. And the first one, it's the album's so old I lost the jacket to it, but I have a picture of
Kinda
the
like you,
performer in
Al.
this album, and we'll line up on that. Record number 1 in Al's record collection, William Shatner sings Lucy in the Sky with Diamonds. Take a listen. That's William, not yet, he's coming. The backup singers. Here he comes.
Picture yourself in a boat on a river with tangerine trees and marmalade skies. Somebody
That's enough. That's enough. Obviously, Captain Kirk has spent a little too much time with Spock drinking herbal Vulcan tea.
Al, it's 8-0 Twins.
8-0 Twins. They are kicking butt. Magic number's down to 10, maybe 9 by the end of the night, depending on what those White Sox do. Record number 2. You could use this, Jill.
Okay, I'm
You've
ready.
had no trouble. You've had no luck finding a job. Here's a steno album.
Steno, what's a steno, Al?
You're
That's
going
too
to
big of
take
a word for me.
dictation.
Okay. I'm
Okay,
ready.
so let's listen to Steno Booster.
this is a family
Jill,
show.
pay attention. This might be a new career opportunity.
Okay,
let's
here we
listen
go.
to 90 words a minute. Take a
Dear
listen,
Mr.
90 words
Hilton,
per minute.
My client, Herman Glazer, has left with me certain papers constituting work which he performed
Yep, I got
for
everything.
you
I'm
at
going
your
right
special
now.
request.
This is great.
That could be
He
Jill
has
in a few
advised
short
me
months.
that there is a balance of $140 due for his work.
This is
And
easy, Al.
I have
Good
been
job of writing,
instructed to turn over these papers to you upon payment of this amount.
That could be Jill. Anyway, Mysterious Papers, Unspecified Money. Sounds like a coded album for a Colombian kingpin.
Oh my God.
Here's what I got out of this.
Writing, Jill had.
Here's what I got.
What'd you
Jill's
get?
over here.
Al is a dork. You're going to need that steno job quicker than you think, Jill.
Just a joke, Al. Just a joke.
I can take a joke. I may dish it out, but I take it, and with you guys working here, I have to take it. Let's move along quickly. Record number 3. Have a happy holiday. Lauren Green, his rendition of Jingle Bells. Take a listen.
I thought I'd take a ride, and soon Miss Fanny Bright was seated by my side.
The horse was lean and white. Misfortune seemed his lot.
He got into a drifted bank, and we got upsot.
Jingle bells, jingle all the way.
Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh.
Anyway, you know that horse that was drawing the sleigh, to me and you, 115 years old.
I don't get it.
Don't you remember his dog commercials? Don't you remember?
Dog food now, Al.
Don't explain it to Shees. Moving along quickly, we're out of time here. The Turnstiles, song about Ted Turner, cable mogul Ted Turner. He was cable when cable wasn't cool. Take a listen.
Knee slapper.
Wasn't cool. Sing it, Jay. Sing it, Theodore.
They call that boy a fool. The experts said its time ain't come. The CNN is number 1.
No wonder why his vision gets all the fades.
Cable wasn't cool.
And Ted Turner was a communist when communism was cool.
clapping from our audience.
Believe it or not, ladies and gentlemen, Pebbles and Bam Bam. From the Flintstones, the world is full of joys.
I like Pebbles and Bam Bam.
We have 2 copies. I always buy double. Yeah, the only 2 copies. I always buy double when I buy an album.
It's like washed out chipmunks.
Yes, yes, yes. The world is full of joys, and one of them is never listening to this stupid record again.
Yeah.
Circular file, Jill. Moving along quickly, the magnificent music machine, Tom T. Hall, Mama's Got the Catfish Blues.
I hate to see Mama with the catfish blues, and the catfish laying in the river asleep. There's a bottle of wine laying easy on.
Yeehaw!
I gotta catch a few.
Yeehaw!
My hair is wet, but I cannot forget. Mama's got the catfish blues. Yes.
Get down!
Catfish Blues, huh? Well, I guess that's better than the halibut hemorrhoids. Taco Bell's, Jill. Does it every time. And the final album in tonight's little presentation, Nuclear Holocaust, an explanation of the medical consequences of nuclear power and nuclear war as told by Helen Caldecott. Take a listen.
Recently, another physician has noticed people living in those houses have a higher than normal incidence of leukemia. Just recently, Congress has passed a bill saying that they will clean up the tailings lying around this country at great expense. It will take them a long time to do this, and that is a great public health hazard.
Oh, I'm sorry. I think our audio person queued up the wrong album. That's the medical consequences of dating Heather Logan. I'm sorry. It's a joke, Heather. We love you. Have you left any tailings around the country, by the way? She's not going to answer. We're going to forgo our third ad break because we're running a little short here, and we're going to move along quickly to some advice, some valuable advice to freshman college students. And A.J. Hawkins, lightheaded player, making his final appearance on Light at Night, so this is kind of a sad moment. He opened up shop at WSU and has offered advice for college freshmen at a fee, of course. A.J. always has to make money. So with no further ado, let's eavesdrop on some of this advice he gave and the results, therefore, created by his advice. So with no further ado, A.J.'s advice for college freshmen.
Woo-hoo!
Come on in. Come on. Hey, darling. You look like the gal in dire need of pertinent information.
Well, hi, Mr.
AJ, your old buddy AJ.
Hi, AJ.
Now, what can I help you with, sweetie cakes?
Well, I'm new to this town, and I'd like to know where a nice girl can go to meet nice guys.
So what you're saying is you're majoring in husbandry, huh?
No, not at all. I want a social life while I'm in college, and I want to meet nice, respectable men.
Okay, you don't have to get defensive about it, but it's going to cost you $25 up front.
Okay. Here you go.
Okay. There's this place across the river. You go across the bridge into Wisconsin. You make a left. The place is called the 3 Mile Club. You're going to see a lot of nice guys, most of them majoring in business. These guys are super nice, and you might even want to settle down with one of these guys.
Great.
Again, the place is called the 3 Mile Club. You'll love it.
Okay, thanks, AJ.
Oh, you bet.
AJ, tonight is like total bogus registration, dude.
and I'm like totally in the blue what kind of classes to take this quarter. So I came to you because you're such, I heard, like, righteous dude, and you could tell me, give me some totally inquirable advice of what classes I should take.
Well, you're in luck, partner, but first you gotta give me $25 up front.
25 dinero. Here it is, dude.
All right. First of all, you don't have to go to mass registration tomorrow, or tonight, rather.
You're kidding. I don't?
All you gotta do is, what you do is you go home, look over your schedule, make sure you got all the classes you want to take. Go tomorrow when you get up, go to the registrar's office, tell them that AJ sent you, and they'll do you up right.
That's totally cool. Thanks, bud.
Oh, you bet. Right on.
AJ told you what? Hey, Larry, get a hold of what this guy told him. Hey, kid, get in here. You gotta hear what AJ told this poor guy. I guess we'll see you winter quarter, buddy.
Come on, darling, tell Uncle AJ how he can help you out with your freshman dilemma.
Well, AJ, you know, I'm a little worried about my diet in college. How can I keep my high school shape? You know, I don't want to end up like those college cows who get fat and shapeless after only a few months at college.
Well, I know exactly what can help you, but it's going to cost you $25, you know.
Oh, I have it right here, AJ. Here you go.
All right, another 50. Well, first of all, you got to go down to school, tell them you want to get on the meal plan in the cafeteria. Once you get on there, you can go down there, eat as much as you want, as frequently as you like, but you can only eat in the cafeteria.
The college cafeteria, really?
Yeah, you bet. They only have low-cal, nutritious food, so I wouldn't worry about a darn thing.
Okay, thanks, AJ.
You bet. Now let me see if I got this straight. You were down at the party palace last night, and they gave you an underage bracelet, because you're underage, of course, and now you want it off, but it doesn't come off.
That's right, AJ. Think you can help me?
Well, yours is a tough one, but I think I could help you, but it's going to cost you $25.
Oh, man, 25?
Mm-hmm.
Here you are.
Cool. Thanks.
All right, take it away. Oh! My arm's gone.
AJ's advice for college freshmen. Those bracelets, they're tough to get off. Moving along quickly, I think we got time to get it all in. We'd like to welcome back and thank Mike Williamson for coming in and performing for us live in our studio. He is going to close out our show with a more upbeat song. It's called Make Your Own Sunshine. Here he is, ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Mike Williamson.
Whenever the day is bringing you down and nothing's going your way, well, just turn it around. Don't let the world upset you. Get depressed and what does it get you? You got a chance to make it. Reach right out and take it. Leave your worries behind. You gotta make your own sunshine. Make your own sunshine. If nothing in life is turning you on, and every one of your friends all seem just start yourself to humming. Remember that the good times are coming. Life is a smile so fine. Put your face behind you. Get it straight in your mind. You gotta make your own sunshine. Make your own sunshine. When you're feeling down, you gotta aim high. Don't stare at the ground, reach for the sky. Reach for the sky. Just keep yourself up. Don't ever complain before you walk in the sun. You gotta laugh in the rain. So just get your act together. Be ready for whatever. Life is a celebration. Don't waste your invitation. Hang those tears on the line. You gotta make your own sunshine. Make your own sunshine. When you're feeling down, you gotta aim high. Don't stare at the ground, reach for the sky. Reach for the sky. Well, just keep yourself up. Don't ever complain before you walk in the sun. You gotta laugh in the rain. So just get your act together. Be ready for whatever. Life is a smile so fine. Put your face behind you. Get it straight in your mind. You gotta make your own sunshine. Make your own sunshine. You gotta make your own sunshine. Make your own sunshine. You are my sunshine, my only sunshine.
Mike, they're coming in. Mike Williamson, ladies and gentlemen. Jeez, I need to get back behind my desk.
Sorry, Al. Jeez.
What you doing over here anyways?
I don't know. I want to get a good seat. That's Mike.
Yeah, next time run camera, all right?
Sorry.
No, you did fine. We're almost out of time here, but we got to say goodbye to John.
Going
John,
away to school.
John, you've been here, what, about a year and a half? I can honestly say probably in the top 5 of all-time employees here at Studio 6, and I mean that, John. Draw for your bonuses here.
Twins hat.
And John, you've been a great employee. You're a great guy. We all love you here. But if you go off to the University of Minnesota, break Heather's heart, all of us here are going to beat the crap out of you.
I'm going to kick your butt, Al!
What'd you get? He got the big one! 19 hours of bonus. He drew between 1 and 19. He cheated.
Here.
Do they all say 19?
No.
Quickly.
No.
30 seconds. Yeah, you feed him. You feed him. Next week on Light at Night, our guest is a typical Chicago sports fan. Small-town undercover cops hopefully will return, tentatively. If not, next Monday, 2 Mondays. But we'll try to get it next weekend. Crew impersonations. We do a Star Trek spoof. Music from Irrational Fraction and Nevada Heat. Our usual top 10 list, Studio 6 crew wheel, What's for Dinner, and other Winonas. All this and much, much more. Until next week.
I'm running camera out.
Good job, Shees.
They're not all 19.
Good night, Jonathan. We'll see you in 2 weeks right here. Light at Night. Good night, Jonathan.
Rat run!
You're watching TCI of Southern Minnesota Studio 6, serving Winona with the finest in local programming.